Let me switch screen. Now you see my pawn.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
edition. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So this is episode 114 of DevKami, and I'm Xueming. Oh no, I'm Einstein.
And I am
so
Tristan. Okay, you have Einstein. I'm Tristan.
I'm
And
Father
we
Chris.
cover.
Chile. How about if you have Einstein? How about the second one, the Schweinstein? Sorry.
Yeah.
Einstein.
I need to adjust the face again, by the way. Oh, by the way, and also I forget to set up my bus corner. I'm so sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, shame on you.
Einstein not so
So we
brainy
have
today.
we have Andy down here at the lower left,
Yeah.
which is going to be covered anytime we have any banner at the bottom, because
Yeah, correct.
that's just how it is.
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
let's start.
Quizmaster.
Yes, he's the Quizmaster. So today's plan is like this. Since unlike Tristan, I probably don't have life during Christmas. So other than having a holiday and watching Christmas movie and checking Santa, so today we have quiz, but we're waiting for Santa according to NORAD Santa tracker, which Santa. So according to NORAD, Santa should arrive in Malaysia around 12 a.m., which is around 2 hours from now. So yeah, he's currently heading to Japan, Sapporo. So it'll be a while before they're here. So let's start with our bus corner as usual. This week is a quiet one. So the first one is the BSL2 GPU support is here. So meaning if you're on a laptop and you want to do data science or you want to do things like what I'm doing right now, GPU support is there. But this is actually very new. It's in preview, so it could take a while. Actually. It could take a while. But that's it. There's a lot of reasons why you may want this. One is, let's say you're a data guy, and you decided that you prefer a Windows machine for better.
I should wear something.
So as a result, you may want this, right? You may want this. The second one is the second one is your IT policy. You still need to change your traditional IT policy in the company to allow WSL. It's a privileged process, but this makes it easier than.
Also, the WSL doesn't work on Windows Home Edition.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I have that as well.
Yeah. I thought. Oh, what?
Oh, what happened to him?
Stop fooling around.
He's gone.
Where? Oh, he keeps disappearing, man.
Is it?
Einstein's not so brainy today.
You know where I get this hair clip? It's not that I bought it. It's that I get it for free.
Christmas gift.
Oh, what happened to Einstein?
The hair clip.
Because those things actually use GPU.
What? So, yep, you see, that's what happens when you try to fool around.
Well, what is he actually doing? Why does he keep disappearing?
No, I think it's crashing him.
Yeah.
Well, because of the
I
load.
think it's crashing his video device.
Yeah. So
Christmas.
unfortunately, my browser is bad.
I don't. let me go on. Let me go on our site, and let me continue the.
Yeah. I think we need to
the buzz corner.
I think we need to restart this PC. I think you might need to restart if it happen again.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I just opened devkami.com. Open the bus corner. I'll leave it there already. So I'll be back.
Yep. Okay, I'll share my screen.
This is the best Christmas Eve show ever.
Microsoft Edge tab. Wait.
I should have prepared something for at least the head.
All right. So
Christmas is saved.
So we're done with the WSL GPU support. As you can see, I am using Windows, but I don't use WSL.
I'm on Windows right now.
Too buggy. Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes Windows, well, I'm using Windows primarily because NVIDIA has better drivers for Windows. Like they have NVIDIA Broadcast, for example, which I'm using now for my sound device.
The irony is that CUDA works better in Linux.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but
Wait, let me just
uh,
yeah, there, I'll move you here so I can see you. Yep. CUDA works better in Linux, but so it's apparently only like NVIDIA likes Linux for the work-related stuff, and for the gaming stuff, they try Windows anyway. Yeah. So if you'd remember, there was a lot of brouhaha over people not being able to use Gmail, Drive, like basically
yeah.
anything that requires
I don't know.
you to be
It
logged
didn't
in.
affect me actually.
Yeah, it didn't. Apparently, it's only 30 minutes, but I saw on Slack people were complaining, but I was working, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. It looks like Google mentioned that it's because of the account authentication system, because some people discovered that if you watch YouTube, because you couldn't even watch YouTube, right? But if you watch YouTube without being logged in, basically in incognito, then you can watch YouTube. And so it seems that that's what happened. The outage was because of an authentication system, and that yeah, there's a detailed explanation basically.
Yeah.
The next one is that there was a Google thing
Android 10.
for iOS. You want to continue, Xueming? I
So
can
this one
continue
is
screen sharing.
interesting for me because at one time, when Google introduced this, we don't actually have.
Is it the same thing or just they just do a rename like Android
No,
TV
it's
to Google TV?
no. This had a focus on integrating embedded devices, the IoT devices, to your phone. So this provide things like an API to translate directly to whatever your development board support. So with the same app, you can trigger the I/O, set up your RGB color and all that, whatever that is provided. So the API will provide to that. So this provide a interface through USB at that time and also Bluetooth. So the problem with this thing is that Google didn't invest a lot of it. As a result, and people don't see one of the original reason they have that is for things like your smartphone and smartwatches and all that. As it turns out, you don't actually need it for this. So yeah, so it's at a weird place now. Good, and I think it's at a
I-
weird place now.
Yeah, apparent. I don't know. Like this kind of thing, I would rather have it set up by myself without having to have Google involved.
Yes,
Like it's all about just networking, and the
yes,
problem is I think this is too raw for
yeah,
like it's not at a consumer level, right? Like where
correct,
like for
correct.
example like the HomeKit where you plug things and then it's automatically set up. It's
Yes,
too raw for that.
precisely,
But it's
precisely.
also too
This is
much
not a
controlled by
consumer.
Google for people. Yeah, it's also too much controlled by Google in the sense that you can't just connect things
Correct,
by yourself. It's just not a Wi-Fi network or a LAN network.
correct.
And
So
it's
for
a very strange place.
and for hardware hacker like us, there's not much of reason to use it because we know how to talk to Bluetooth, we know how to talk to all these devices. So that's that lah. So one of the thing, the potential is always there. It's just that like many things in the world is underinvested, so it's gone lah.
Yeah.
So
All
I
right,
think
and
that's
the
about
next
it.
one is Food Panda had a talk, I guess. No.
They write a blog to share their processes. Interesting. It's interesting if you're interested how the local are they unicorn? Okay, the local big startups, big name tech companies do their processes.
Mhm.
So they actually share the process for transparency, and hopefully you can learn something out of it.
Mhm.
So
So
So if you're
uh-huh.
yeah.
Go on.
No, if anyone wants to find out what the links are, you can go to devkami.com, click on the episode 114, Christmas Eve on
Yes.
December 24. You have the show notes. Xueming had already filled them in. Just click on it. You can watch and you can read all of
Yeah.
this. You can watch the show while reading. So you can even do that.
Or you can read while watching.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Freedom.
Or just listen.
The freedom is so nice.
Yes.
Mhm.
Or don't even tune in maybe because Christmas Eve, everyone's busy.
Well,
Kristen's busy.
you can
He's
go
know,
to the recording
you know,
and listen
you
as
know,
if it's live.
I heard fireworks like since 8 p.m.
Mhm.
So people
Where
are
do you live?
crazy. Sungai Polo.
Oh, okay.
So
There's fireworks there? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was fireworks here as
Fireworks
well.
as in household kind of fireworks, like where everybody try to blow their own
Yeah.
without trying to kill each other or set
I
each other's
think-
houses on fire.
I think my community are not a Christian community or something because it's awfully quiet.
No, I think it's just that people find reason to use their fireworks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
like
fireworks at my place. Because they had literally fireworks for Hari Raya, Deepavali, Chinese New Year. Last time also Christmas.
And you
but
have to prepare for next week as well.
yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Nicholas is saying that he's multitasking, which I think is what's happening right now. So people are doing things. They have Facebook in the background with whatever religious service is happening. And then, okay, that's like I'm attending services and I'm also doing something else. So okay.
Services, that's why
welcome to the remote religious services world.
Yes.
Yeah, dual screen. One screen is church, another screen DevKami.
And consider
Yeah,
that
well,
most of
I'll show you
considering most of
how
that
it works right
people have two monitors. So yeah, definitely.
Kristen's
So
up to something.
yeah.
No, I'll just take a picture and then I'll upload it later.
Cool. Yeah. So what's after Buzz Corner? Is there a topic today? Is there a theme or?
No, we're done. Once they're done, that means it's you now.
it's on you.
now.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Nice. I was hoping you
Wait,
side.
wait,
Before
Tristan,
you
are
go
you trying
there,
to-
sorry.
Wait.
Yep.
Tristan,
Before
yes.
you go there, I'm sharing my screen. This is basically what it looks like on my desk right now. You have DevKami here where I'm looking at. You have the DevKami site. So I'm basically like multitasking and I'm watching some like benchmarks. And you have a religious service running in the background as well.
Okay.
Okay, I am removing my stuff. Okay,
Okay.
Rock and roll
I should
Christmas
stop
Eve at
sharing.
Kristen's house.
I am simple man. I
Yeah,
only
look
have
at
one
Tristan's place. It's so nice, so posh.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's morning as well where he is.
You know.
And it looks so. I mean, the angle look it just fit nicely to with
Mhm.
the Tristan's angle.
AI is awesome.
Yeah, it's almost like he set it up perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's start.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's your turn.
Your turn.
So is it? What, we're doing a quiz now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
have to drop off as well soon.
Okay, cool. All right. So how are we going to do this? So I have three sections. I've divided it into three sections. So the first one is general tech, 7 questions. Second is tech news 2020, 7 questions. And the final section is about code. So it's like code output, general questions about code.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's 5 questions there. So because there's only 2 of you, because Tristan's leaving, there's 19 questions. So there can't be a tie. Just somebody's definitely going to win. Yeah, I was wondering how you're going to share the questions and how you guys are going to.
No, we're not going to share the question. You're just going to read it, and that is how you share the question.
No, I have an idea. I'm going to post it on YouTube, and I don't know how you guys get it to display across the screen.
You can just
Yeah,
put
I
it on comment.
It's way to do it. So, like, if there's people watching, which is
Yeah.
pretty unlikely, they can get in on the chat
No,
as well.
there are some.
I know, yeah, normally I was just joking, but yeah. I'm
There
just going to test
one or two or
Yeah.
three.
for having a rock and roll Christmas Eve. So, okay, I just posted a question, right?
Yeah.
You just test and display that across the screen.
Okay.
I can't see the question.
Oh, because we share the same account, so let's see.
You share the same account. Is there some sort of concurrent issue.
Yeah,
Oh.
for I mean, if you try to highlight it, it's the same account. So like if I do this, it's actually like this.
Yep. Okay, now it shows up. So it just takes some time, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's excellent. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I don't know how you guys are going to buzz between both.
Oh,
of
we're
you.
gonna just say it out. Because it's,
Yeah.
Well, as soon as it
I'm
comes
just
up,
going to be the judge. I'll just be the judge, right?
yeah.
I'm just going to
So
say,
as soon as it comes up on the moderator panel, you like Xueming and Chiliong can buzz, and then we can just show the question
go to
after
YouTube
the
for
fact.
faster command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't cheat.
I mean,
okay.
I'm going to trust you guys' integrity for this because it's Christmas Eve, right?
We have no
Because you're gonna be
integrity.
honest, right?
We
Possibly Easter.
not kill and cheat and whatever, man.
For games, there's no integrity.
Yeah.
No, that's fair enough. I like that.
I can
Winner,
kick
winner,
Xueming
takes all.
out.
Seconds just nice. Yeah, Xueming's probably going to lose this by virtue of dropping out every 5 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm going to post the first question.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm nervous now.
Don't worry. Okay, that's the first question. Silence.
Zhang. I don't know where's the question.
Silent waiting.
Zhang.
Come on.
Is it?
Where's the question?
It's on
The
YouTube.
integration is not working well.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
404. Okay, yeah, that's it. Nice. Cool. Right, how many zeros are in the bytes of a megabyte?
What
So-
you mean? You mean number 8?
Number one.
2, 4.
Are you
6,
asking how many
4,
bytes are there in a megabyte
4,
and how many zeros
8,
are there after that?
4,
Yes.
6.
Yes. Tristan gets the first answer.
I'm not even joining.
What?
Although I think
No.
I think Xueming said 6. So
Yeah.
Xueming gets the first one. So
Okay,
that's
I'm
one
not
point.
joining anymore. Bye.
Bye.
Right.
So mega actually is 1,000 of 1,000.
Okay.
So in this case,
Of a megabyte.
yeah,
Oh,
Correct.
okay. I thought it's about a byte. A
yeah,
byte's
but
8.
you don't. So you don't actually. You may think that a byte is a byte is 1024, right? Yeah, it's true. But
No,
sometimes
no.
it makes it
I
different.
thought a byte as in 8-bit.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's why 8-bit because 2468. So there's
Yeah.
246. So there's actually I'm wrong. That's 30 in the 8.
Xueming's tired. He's really yawning. He's pumped up. He's going to win this quiz now. He already got 1 point.
Okay, Xueming is picking up. Okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
Cool. The second question is on YouTube. Waiting for integration.
Jen.
Spinning. Buffering.
Wait, let me check out the message.
2.
Okay. 4.
How many dots does an
how
IP
many-
for
come
IP?
on.
3.
Yes.
8.
1 point to Chiliong.
This is not a question. Everybody knows.
No,
it's
how about IP6?
now things get interesting. How
I
many
don't know
columns
if
is
it's more
there?
questions, is it?
We can go. No, you see, the sub event for this is that we're gonna go off topic first.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I don't actually know how many dots an IP6 address contains.
No, it's actually not dots. They are just the separator. It can be a dot or not.
How many is it supposed to be?
Huh?
For
No,
IP6?
so what happened is the reason I use dot is they want to split it by bytes to make it easier to configure.
Okay.
So the last one is the last 8 bit. So ever notice that your IP address never reach 255?
Yeah.
So this is so they can segment it to one in binary.
Yeah, to one byte.
Yeah. So
To 8.
and by this segmentation, as a result, you can actually get up to I lost the number.
Yep.
Millions
So
of
IPv6 is a bit special because it can be short and it can be long.
Yes.
The
correct.
short form there's 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, and 5, 2. The minimum is 5, but the full one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 of them.
Yes.
So
basically what you're saying is IP6 has up to 8 dots for separators.
Up to more as well, because it's more than just 255, 256 actually. So it can contain more in a per, I don't know what they call it, the per
address
section.
Section.
Per subnet, I think. I don't know what's
As
the
implication, you can put more things in your devices, in your home and all that.
Yeah.
Because
but the way how it does subnet is also a bit different now.
Yes.
So that's why IPv6 is not just one upgrade from 4. It's a bunch of way how it works also like very different.
Correct.
The idea is that every device get one unique IP that is unique to the world.
Correct. Well, there's no sort of any number that can do that. So, inshallah.
Okay. So next.
Move on.
I think you can post on the F topic.
Enough about IP4 and 6. Right. Third question.
Yes.
You're going to kick yourself if you don't get this correct.
No, wait. No, it's it's fine. There's no shame in that.
Yes.
No, there is some shame in not getting this answer.
Really?
There is a lot of shame in not getting this answer right.
It's called scam.
It's a Nigerian prince.
Remember what I said about shame?
Shame. It's a. Come on, see now we are racing towards not answering it.
It's
gonna be a spam lah. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. She don't get the point there. Like I said, it's
whoever say it first.
Yes, whoever said it first exactly. But you're right.
Xueming has to fight, or else I'm gonna feel like, come on.
No. I guess progressively a bit more difficult.
It's more fun if you put a fight. As in, it's not like it's Come on, next.
Hang on. Right, okay. I screwed up the next question. Okay, one
but
second.
Isn't a spam a ham?
Yeah, precisely.
Is it a kind of ham? Yeah.
Yeah, so the originals.
If you want to say the way you make spam also like jam.
Is it? Oh, man, I've never had jam with spam before. That sounds horrible, man.
Yeah.
So it's an experiment. They just try to spam.
It's like spice ham, right? They call it. Yeah, so colloquially.
Correct.
Yeah. So
is that what spam means? Spice ham.
No, but you know where it came from, the usage of spam? Do you know where the origin of that?
Is the meat, isn't it? Spam meat in the tin?
But why the meat became a meaning for useless junk or useless messages?
Oh, I really don't know.
It's actually did you watch Monty Python?
I have seen a few episodes, but I haven't seen
there's one. If you Google spam, there actually is an episode. So the bunch of folks they're going around to say spam like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
it became spam because it's so annoying and so repetitive. Like
yes.
It became annoying.
As a result, it's actually adopted by the internet community to adopt unwanted messages.
Yeah, there's a lot of Monty Python thing in the tech world.
What other Monty Python things are there in the tech world?
Python, the language, is actually Python from Monty Python.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. It's about snake. No, it's not about the snake. Yeah, like Unladen Swallow was one of the runtime for the Python runtime that was moved to PyPy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you learn something new every day, especially on Christmas Eve. Anyway, here we go.
Yeah, we can make a trivial out of everything.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know about this. I've just guessed IBM.
Architecture.
It's actually Intel. And I have a cool story about it.
Okay.
You have a cool story? Anyway, Xueming gets 1 point, so it's tied 2-2. Right, what's your cool story?
So, when PC first created, what happened is...
IBM was PowerPC, right?
No, it's actually way before PowerPC time. PowerPC
No, I
is
mean-
created as a competition,
Oh,
as a
okay.
competition of the Intel
x86.
processor. So when the first PC, that's an Altair 8088. What they want is they want a computer that is reasonably cheap.
Before that, there's no architecture.
No, those exist. Architecture always exists, but the chip for computer at that time are actually put on mainframes and all that, right? So what happened in the PC era? They want a cheap-ish processor. So the only people that do that is actually Intel, and at that time, Intel are the underdog. They're not like the big.
I remember the original main business of Intel was a memory chip, right?
Memory
They-
chip.
Then the Japanese, they defeated them.
Calculator.
Yeah. So they
what
pivot
happened?
to be focusing on processor.
Yes. So what happened is before PC that time, the Japanese calculator company need a processor to do their maths, and they need some capability lah. So as a result, they insert something that is actually usable for PC. So that thing originally is a calculator processor, but as a result later, those things are cheap enough to use a calculator, but it's powerful enough to do some basic computation that you can use for PC. So as a result, those are the Intel, since that time, are powering the PC for a long while. This is how x86, they go on, add so much more, then you get an x86 lah. So yeah, it's actually a very interesting story. The book I would recommend for this is called Fire in the Valley. Highly recommended. I will share that link later. Random shit should we talk about? Let's move on.
Very interesting story, Xueming.
Yes.
Always nice to hear about the history of memory chips and microprocessors.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, score tied 2-2. So let's go on with question 5.
Yes. Next time we use an app. We should write one too.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
fine. This is good enough.
Yes.
This seems to work. You guys seem to play fair. Anyway,
What is
what's
that?
your
This one I don't know.
HDV?
HDV, HDV is it 4.3?
4.3 lah. Full screen, right? 4.3. No. What the fuck is a HDV? Sorry. Crap.
High definition video. High
HDV.
definition video.
Let me Google it.
Oh no, here we go. Integrity is out the window now. Now it's tied 2-2. Everyone wants to win.
What the fuck is a cassette tape format?
That is the
That's
thing
something my
that
granddad might be
for
Oh,
DVD.
yeah,
That's how we watch
16:9
video
lah.
for Netflix.
Yeah, I mean,
See.
yeah, the answer is 69. Although,
Yeah, it's a-
you did have to Google it.
Yeah, no, I did Google I did find the aspect ratio, but it's modern enough because it's 720p and 1080i, so it's the modern standard lah. So I assume it's the modern aspect ratio.
I'm going to trust what you say on that and not put this game into disrepute. So, Xiliong is ahead by 1 point now.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Unfortunately, Xueming answered in time. So, any interesting?
No,
Things
No,
about
I never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
Yeah, never heard of it.
But for
Can
those
you advise
kids
me
that
back?
only know
Just
Netflix,
copy and paste it.
So, Andy, can you fill us in?
Yeah, I googled the question. And I got the I appended A, B, C, and D.
Yeah,
I don't even know
because
if a
it's
2-1 resolution exists actually, but yeah, I just have to fill the answers right. Yeah. So anyway, the answer is 16 to 9.
it's an interlaced format. So, it's a 1080i. So it's something that we seldom use these days because we are always often on P. P means progressive, right?
and the reason
So
for this is because the screen are a bit different at
Yeah.
different scale and like that.
Yeah, the way how the screen update is different.
Yes, precisely.
So, I was more common back then.
Correct.
And no longer.
No longer with a LCD or LED, most
Correct.
often they are progressive.
Correct.
Interlace were mostly during the cathode tube.
The CRT time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they actually have to shoot the beam.
Yeah, the way how they update it.
Correct.
So
there is,
it
the
was
LCD are pixels.
because in order to make sure they look fine in our human eyes, they do some tricks on the way but the mechanism to do it on a LCD versus cathode tube were really different. So
Correct.
Okay,
Because-
good to know again. It's always good to come to DevKami to get snippets of information.
But
like that.
interlace is very not certainly it's very not commonly found. So these
It's a
days
dead
it's often
technology nowadays.
But
So
cathode
let's
tube
move on.
actually has the fastest. No, it actually has the like most real time update. So that's why you see like some speed runners, they are on CRT.
Right.
Yeah.
I see.
So they have the best refresh rate.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I thought you guys didn't know anything about resolution or HD. There's a lot of information.
Yes.
Right. So HD is done and dusted. We're going to move on to question 6. Xiliong is in the lead, I believe. Yes, 3-2 because of that.
Yeah. There's no order in winning, so
Yes.
Anyway.
the winning is everybody get something after the show.
Yes.
The
That's true.
trivials.
I get to keep the hat. Anyway, question 6 is up if you could. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, what's another word for a command line interface?
See, it's shell.
Yes, it is shell indeed.
What is
Xueming
NUID?
What is GUI?
NUID.
Oh, yeah, it
Not
doesn't
sure.
mean anything. Just see.
Oh, okay.
I had to fill
But
in the
how about
command
text
line.
interface like TUI?
Yeah, it's actually called tooling.
That's common. Yeah, but it's a I don't know. Shell is more like a terminal emulator, right?
Yeah, I was going to put either terminal or shell, and then I settled on shell just because they paste.
But it's more like TUI, right?
Yeah. So there is, believe it or not, shell is not the only text interfaces. So when IBM deploy their stuff over,
Who actually coined the name Shell?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
The petrol station, the petrol company.
It's a Unix term actually. The shell is a Unix term because on IBM mainframes it's mostly just called a terminal. The common term is terminal because it's literally a terminal device that print the output. But then when IBM deployed to the bank and they begin to use in your ATM machines, so they need another form of thing. It's not just another terminal, so they have the terminal interfaces that is more dynamic lah. Shell is something like is very command based. You send command to get something out. Whereas the IBM, god damn it.
Guess who wrote the first shell for?
Ken Thompson.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Who wrote the first shell? What you mean the first?
The
Unix
first
shell.
Unix shell for the first version of Unix.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Ken Thompson.
So apparently, shell was the interpreter.
Yeah.
The first interpreter to accept the commands. Then it's actually like the client. No, it's like the client and server. So the servers will actually take the command and try to find the command and try to execute it.
Yeah. IBM
Something we
had
take for granted these days.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
So
this
in
used to
old
be
days, there is multiple ways. Do you remember teletext on your TV?
I mean, I'm not as old as that. But
No, you're SO as your SO at that. I think.
I am as old as that.
Yeah. Do you have you seen like things that last time there's a kind of program on TV back then?
Yeah, there's the text that comes out, right? Like,
Yeah.
or I can't remember what they used to use it here for, but they used to use it for football.
For the local older generation, they use it for 4D number.
Sounds about correct as in what you use it for. Good implementation.
Yeah, but it was it was gone. So
Okay, so the term I want to talk about for the IBM is called ISPF. It's not called shell on the IBM world. It's called interactive system productivity for
yeah, that's why if whenever you name something, you have to make it simple for people to remember.
Yeah, correct.
So throwing out complicated acronym doesn't help. So
Correct.
Yeah, shell is pretty simple, not too complicated.
Yeah, correct.
Terminal,
So let's move on now because I got a lot of story for that, but that would be
save those themes for future DevKami.
Yes.
Anyway, right, we're moving on to question 7. It's tied 3-all now. So this is the tiebreaker for the first round. Whenever it buffers and loads.
It's called type.
Yes, Xueming. That's correct.
There's no the, right? Oh, type?
No,
Really?
Yes, it is type indeed.
What? Really?
DIR is the
It's called
equivalent
type?
of CD.
Yes, it's called
I
type.
thought,
Yeah,
I thought type. I thought
in
type is
Windows.
something like file in Unix-like system.
But
it might be. I mean, I haven't used Unix for a long time, but
DOS.
type is a CAD equivalent.
Okay.
Feel free to
What?
anyone who's watching, feel free to explain.
Well, now I learned something.
Yes.
I always use the PowerShell command, but
Yes.
not this one.
But PowerShell are not.
PowerShell is not actually
are
Unix, right?
cmd.exe.
No, it's a .NET. Oh, okay. Type. Now I learned something. Nice.
So PowerShell is a proper competitor to the Unix shell. They are not cmd.exe.
Nice.
cmd.exe is a different thing altogether. So cmd.exe is more magical. So it's their own thing, one thing with different command. And each program can happen to accept parameters with more.
Oh, type. Okay. I will use the get content.
Yeah. On PowerShell you can do a lot more than just type. So on PowerShell you have the.
No, most often I just need to type. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now I learned something. Nice. Okay, next one.
Excellent. Okay, so after the first round, Xueming is in the lead by 4-3. So we're going to the second round now.
Nice.
Another 7 questions of Tech News 2020.
Okay.
Brace yourself.
Oh my goodness! I'm a dinosaur.
Oh,
First question is in,
nervous.
and it involves Bitcoin.
What? It's like
a
the bad word.
confusing.
It is a bad word indeed. But if you want to win this quiz, you're going to have to answer this.
What? I would say B.
B.
What was the answer? Sorry, B?
Yep.
Okay,
Nice.
no, I thought it's the highest. Okay. I think it's D then.
Is that your final answer?
Don't answer me. Don't answer me. Let Xueming. Yeah.
I think it's
Get
C.
The answer is indeed C.
Okay.
So with
I
that,
don't know
Xueming
because I
pulls
just made a
ahead
guess.
by 1-2 now. Xueming is ahead by 5-3.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Xueming.
I don't know if you guys have any interesting.
Did you follow up or it's just a guess, Xueming?
It's a guess. I just want an answer that you didn't choose.
You guys have any
remember the
interesting
number.
Bitcoin stories?
I just remember the number is 2, and that's about it.
I remember it's 2, but I think that just might as well the highest. Apparently, Andy put in a trap for me.
Yeah.
What was the trap? I didn't. There's
So
no
the
trap.
trap is I was looking for the highest number then because it was like things with Bitcoin is always like extravagant, right? Over the top.
Correct.
So okay, good one, good.
Yeah, the answer is B anyway. 23,400. Yeah,
Nice.
it could be anything. Might as well be B, right?
Yeah. Well, that's really high.
So the thing is, Bitcoin is what we call it's almost like a black swan when you do not know how it's used for, you do not have a plan for it, nobody knows how what will trigger it. At 1 minute it can be suddenly someone had a big transaction, or it could be sudden. There are multiple types.
It's a very speculative in nature, because it doesn't pin to a certain physical value.
And more importantly, it could be something like ransomware attack that cause price to go up. Do anyone had an idea what is a ransomware attack? No one. For example.
Yeah, that's one of the causes as well, because it might be even that the seller might be a bunch of criminals who want to let go of not necessarily they just want to get the sum, but they want to let go of the Bitcoin, so they actually get the differences from selling to this person who need to pay for the ransom, and then reserve the ransom.
So if you can hold it, sure. I'm just saying that the reason why it goes up and down is very unpredictable.
Yeah.
Just like real life.
I got a bunch of cryptocurrency, but I didn't think I keep the wallet. So
yeah, correct.
I think we all have that story. I have some Bitcoin lying around somewhere. I have no idea where.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
if it was another, if things
know,
happened a different way, I would be a millionaire. So
Yeah, but it's fine. There's other ways to do it.
yeah, instead I'm on a Christmas Eve DevKami show doing a quiz. So
Just one way. We should do a coin offering for DevKami next time.
there we go.
Donkey
It's
coin.
a thing.
Having hat on.
Donkey coin. I heard that if people try to speculate on Donkey coin as well, that pisses off the creator of the coin. So basically,
Really?
if you put a coin, Donkey Kong was a parody, it's so easy to mine. So he made it like a joke, but people still speculate on that. It's really silly.
Yes, correct. Dogecoin is a.
Let's move on.
Let's move
I
on.
thought we've got nothing to say about Bitcoin, but that took up quite a lot of time. Anyway, question 9. Xueming is in the lead by 5-3.
Nice.
Takes a long time. There you go. Yes. So the presidential election, the US presidential election took place on November 3rd. Between November 4th and 7th, how many of his tweets were fact-checked?
I'll say 4.
Is that your final answer, Xueming?
Yes.
Xi Leong even.
Yeah.
Okay,
Xueming.
What's your answer?
1.
It's
What?
open to the floor now.
Okay. We just by 50-50, so 2.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Xi Leong?
Yes. What? Hey, Xueming, you.
I think whatever you don't want
What? Just choose it. Come on.
3
Okay, excellent. Okay, Xueming's now ahead by
Okay.
how much is he even ahead by? He was 5-3.
No, it's actually funny because I listened to NPR. I never heard it got mentioned before.
Yes.
So I don't know. This is new.
Yeah.
This is nice. This is a nice trivia.
Yeah, it's actually, to be honest, it's actually supposed to be 2, but one of his tweets went over the tweet amount, and so it became 2 tweets, and both of them were fact-checked. So actually,
he tried to write an essay as a tweet.
Yeah, he just went over by a few characters, but because of that, it became 2 tweets instead of 1, and he did another fact-check tweet the day after as well. So yeah, it was 3 instead of 2, but yeah, not that
it's
really
funny
matters.
that didn't get mentioned by the press, or I missed out the episode.
Actually, there was so many, he got fact-checked the next few days.
I like it when
fact check is common for him.
I like it when US news became so the reporters or journalists have to work harder to find news after Donald Trump, because these days there's very little about him. So
exactly.
So it used to be every day Donald Trump is about Donald Trump because he gets something new every day.
Yeah.
So now it's everybody need to find news.
Yeah, that's true. Perhaps make up fake news even. Anyway, yes. So Xueming's in the lead 6-3. We're going to question 10 now.
Okay.
Question 10. It's question 3, the second section, but hey, whenever it's buffering. Takes a while to buffer, man, this YouTube comment.
I think the API you need more of that.
It's a pool. So
there we go. Yes, Google services experienced an outage last week. What was the cause?
It's B lah.
It's what? Sorry.
It's B lah.
he's not sure.
Yeah, that's actually correct. Yeah, Xueming is running.
But Xueming is the same doesn't.
No, it's not a DDoS attack. There's no.
How do you know? No, how do you know it's not a computer virus? Because of Microsoft and FireEye breach.
You would get a big news if there's a virus that only target Google. That would be literal headline.
Talking about viruses,
Google.
state-sponsored espionage are really scary. The kind of virus they craft out are really sophisticated, and the one that hit the one that hit FireEye is that they can actually, even though they get they get compromised, but the traffic that they craft through can be still valid. So it's really sophisticated.
Yes.
Heck, coupled with some social engineering as well.
All right.
So and if you want to read about how scary state-sponsored viruses are, go read about Stuxnet. It really gives you chill. I mean, if you really understand what it does, it gives me chill. Like, what if I have something in there that is dormant that might be causing harm to other people? It's like coronavirus, but for computer virus.
Yes.
Asymptomatic.
It's accidental only until it detects your computer is trying to refine nuclear.
Yeah, it's a very specific. You need certain type of hardware combination for you to actually.
Yeah, go read it. Do you know about the story, Andy?
No, what's the story about?
About science. I'll share the article. I'll share the full story. It's very interesting. Also, it's very scary, like how complex a virus can be.
Correct. So it's also scary because we find those tools, the uranium refining tools, are industrial equipment, meaning script kiddies, and most people won't even buy it. The only people that can buy it to reverse engineer it are actually government, and those that are controlled by computers. So as a result, the intelligence agency had the capability to actually write this kind of thing, and their target is very specific.
Yeah. They only target several computers with the combination of hardware connected.
Correct. So that's Stuxnet. For other, it could be something like they only target you. They will do very specific thing about you. Then, if you had the right access, that at certain time, at certain moment, with certain kind of thing, then they will get access and get all the information.
And even when they sabotage your hardware failure, right? Like let's say we are trying to refine the process, they'll just make it like an accident that it fails. That you won't notice that it's actually the virus that caused the process to fail.
Wow.
Yeah,
so this is something an antivirus
it's very it's very complicated. I'm actually it gives me chill with
Yes. So only state actors will do this because their target is specific and it's very special force, like very specific target with big damage.
Yeah, I'll share the Wikipedia page, but I remember reading one article that was really nicely written, but you might need to go and find out. But basically, the Wikipedia is good enough for some of the details.
Wikipedia is almost good enough for most details.
Yeah.
And you may think
it doesn't really covers the. It's a bit boring to read the Wikipedia one.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of boring, we need to move on because we don't have much time and there's 9 questions left in this quiz.
What?
Xueming is ahead by 7-3 now, so
maybe
Xincheng can claw his way back with this next question.
Come on.
Whenever it chooses to buffer. Taking longer to buffer than you guys to answer, man.
Don't worry, we got all the time and it's Christmas Eve and nothing to do.
We have all the time.
I've been playing Rainbow for the past few days. Yeah, it's a very sad game. The point of Rainbow is that you play to lose.
Oh, right.
And
is that what you guys are trying to do now?
Yeah.
I'm playing Stardew Valley. My
12? Shit, I'm really tough.
Zhang is back in this now.
Okay,
yes.
12, really?
4 to 7.
Crap. I don't. Actually, I lost count. Okay. I remember it's 11 or 12. So.
The answer is indeed 12. It was released in October 2020, I believe. iPhone 12. Probably cost about 5 million ringgit, but it's Apple, right? So it's probably worth it.
Few million ringgit.
Yeah.
Sound about right.
Apple products. Speaking of Apple products, I'm actually looking for a second-hand MacBook Pro if anyone has it. So if anyone's watching, anyone has a second-hand MacBook Pro they want to sell, hit me up, please.
Yes. A lot of people will love it because we let it go simply because of the M1. So you get it.
It's really because the price of iPhone is catching up to the MacBook.
Yeah.
That's true. Actually, it's quite ridiculous, right?
Yeah, and the funny thing is that it's a rant that I see often because if people heard, especially some of your relatives heard about you're in the tech, right, they assume that you know how to buy a computer and stuff, right? They're gonna just ask, where can I find a 2K computer? that can last for like 10 years, then the answer normally I give it's not so polite. I'll give is that if you can change your phone every year, a 4-5K phone every year, then you can afford a better computer.
No, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. It's just people don't see laptops in the same way as phones, right? So
yeah, it's funny
phones
because the way that the requirement is so harsh on laptop, it must be really cheap and it must last forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Whereas phones can just be discarded, right? But you pay like over the moon for it.
Yeah, it's like okay to change it every year. So it's fine.
I change mine every 2 years. I used to change it every 3 or 4, but just
I change it until it breaks.
Do you guys use Apples or do you guys?
No. I because phone for me is I don't really use apps. So like even on Facebook and stuff, I'm not. Or even some of the social media, if I need to tweet, I'll just log into the website. So the browser is the main app that I need. Besides Telegram and WhatsApp. So for work and communication, then for the rest is I don't use it at all at home. After if I reach home or to the office, I just put it away.
Fair enough.
PS5 cannot fight the iPhone in terms of price because of utility.
Yeah. But at least I see that Apple doesn't face the kind of out of stock issue like other brands. I also recently I found out that laptops of all other brands are facing shortages. So
really?
It was funny. I heard it. I actually found it out accidentally. So apparently it's like the rest of the digital electronic products in 2020, most of them are out of stock, and people are flipping them as well because of that. People, it's 2020 is I don't know, like there's a lot of flipping around of all sorts of silly things like graphic cards or Nintendo Switch in the early in the first when we first had the lockdown. Then webcam also like the one that I'm using right now, it's also much more expensive than when I bought it years back.
Really?
Even for the same. Yeah, all these essentials item, essential item for working at home or study at home are out of stock, or their price were really ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Like the webcam is like, to highlight how much more expensive is that. The webcam I got when I got it is like 3 to around 4. Just make it 400 ringgit. Now it's around the cheapest one I can get is like 550.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must be able to do very, very expensive things on that webcam.
Not really, just reality.
Not really, it's really people flipping
So it's just flipping
amongst other things.
It's like PS5. Somebody tried to sell it for 3,000 ringgit. A PS5 doesn't worth 3,000 ringgit.
Yeah, 3,000. Nintendo Switch was sold for more than that in like around May or June, because it became one of my hobby since 2020 to check what were being flipped.
Yes.
So it's really funny because now it became at least for the Nintendo Switch, the price became normalized, and it became even cheaper because those people they hoarded up stocks. But now because of the supply went back to normal, so yeah, it's really funny.
Unless someone wants to tell me a MacBook Pro secondhand, we should probably move on to question number 12. Is it? Yeah. Xueming is ahead by 7-4.
Wow.
Question 12.
Gee.
So slow.
Yeah, it's super slow.
Center should be coming within 1 hour. You keep track of that.
Right.
So which 2 European countries have at present banned Huawei from developing their 5G network?
UK and France.
Yeah, same.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Really? What?
Yiming, it's your turn.
By elimination, we just shooting.
Finland. D.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
What? I thought UK is involved.
There's two more.
Wait.
I'll just guess. I'll be fixated. I'll just call Jim. UK and Sweden.
Yes, that is indeed the answer.
Yeah, I remember it's UK because I remember Germany was reluctant to ban Huawei.
Yeah, actually, I think France have said that they will probably ban it, but they haven't 100% banned them yet. The only two countries that have 100% banned is UK and Sweden.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's why the CCP list comes from Sweden.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They had some problems there, right?
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
They released the name of party members.
I actually don't like how CCP put it. It's like they put it as a racism I put it as is because there's no check and balance with the CCP.
Yeah, correct.
And while the Huawei has been always closely associated with CCP anyway, because the founder was like the ex Liberation Army person, right?
Yeah, but the thing is.
So now we cannot go to China anymore after this.
Yes.
Have you guys been to China before?
No.
I've been to once. I actually went to ZTE before ZTE got big.
Oh yeah.
I didn't work there. It's an entrepreneurship competition. I went to Hong Kong and Xincheng.
Oh, when was that? I didn't know about that.
University time.
Okay.
There's 10 plus years now.
Yiming is a world traveler guy. He puts pictures of France on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
that's
it's daytime, so it's legal.
Let's move a bit closer to home now. The score is 7-5 to Xueming.
Let's move on.
Oh, this quiz is actually dragging on. I thought we finished it after like 10 minutes, but this is good.
No, because it add a lot of random nonsense inside.
Yeah. So
this is good. This is what people want to watch, right? I think people are still commenting. It's almost 11. Anyway, yes, MySejahtera app was developed by KPIsoft. Where at their US headquarters?
Dallas.
Is that your final answer, Xueming?
Yes.
Houston.
Yes, it is indeed Houston. Shillong is right back in this now. The score is 7.
Yeah, I'm good at guessing that.
Yes.
This is actually pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's also a bit.
But it's actually developed locally. KPIsoft has a lot of.
The founder is Malaysian, right? And there was a huge furor when it first came out because they were saying that they gave it to a US company.
No, they just have a company there to easily do business.
Yeah, they're registered all over the world, right? In Singapore as well, and in Europe somewhere. But yeah, I asked for the US address, and it's in Houston.
Yeah.
So sorry, Xueming, you were wrong with Dallas. Close, but not close enough.
I was saying, call it Houston.
Anyway, on to question 14 for the last question of the second round.
Okay.
Also involving China.
Crap.
I don't know.
Is the name of the
I'll let Xueming guess first. We're horrible.
I put B.
So you can see we are basically living under the rock.
Yeah.
So what is your answer? Who's going to go first?
I let Xueming choose.
B.
What was it? B or D? Sorry.
B.
B for Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo is indeed correct.
Wow, you're so good, man, Xueming.
Yet every time I buy Toto, I never win.
It's okay because you're winning this quiz.
I know it's not C because C is an actress.
Yeah, she is indeed an actress. Yeah.
Come on, some
She got the most points for that, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, after 2 rounds, Xueming leads by 8-6.
So whoever wins has to buy pizza.
Yeah, whoever wins,
No,
do something next week. Do something. Next week is New Year's Eve, right?
Oh, next week
Another quiz.
we might do a review. We might do review.
Okay, we do a sentimental episode. Prepare your tissue paper.
Yeah. We take in review and what you want to do and all that also.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Because people are going to turn off now. It's 11 p.m. already. Everyone's going to be like,
no,
"What are you?"
I think they're still around. I
Whoever that's listening here, Generally,
no
don't have
life.
plan for Christmas.
Yeah. Whoever's listening here, please turn off and go and meet your friends. It's Christmas.
Oh no, actually, safer for you not to go out.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, in fact, yeah. We are your friends. That's the paradox.
Yeah.
Change your webcam channel.
Actually, I don't want to see. I actually live pretty close to Xueming comparatively. But I don't want to see him to protect him.
Yes.
See, that's how much he cares for you, Xueming.
Yeah.
Let's
I mean,
move on.
for my place, it's just less than half an hour to Xueming.
Yeah,
That's
precisely.
miles away. Driving, right? Half an hour?
Yeah.
I guess so,
But
yeah.
it's in KL is that the distance is not the issue, it's the time, the distance.
It's true. Yeah, traffic and roadblock.
Yeah, going to office going to like Sumaja is normally, if it's without jam, is 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So, but most of the time it's an hour. So,
Yeah,
like,
east.
so that's why like within half an hour is fast for me. Yeah.
Fair enough. Anyway, we're going on to the best part of the quiz now. We're going on to the code section. 5 questions here. Xueming is leading 8-6 now, so Qi Leong has got his work cut out for him. So the first question is a Java question.
Wow.
I don't know Java.
Which of the following is not
Pointer,
featured?
obviously.
Wow, Qi Leong is straight back to you now. 8.
Yes.
Yeah, Java is supposed to be the easy to use garbage collected language.
Correct.
So yeah, so pointer is out of the picture. Yeah,
Yeah.
except for Golang. Golang is a weird one with garbage collection, but with a pointer system.
Correct.
Yeah, and not object oriented as well.
It's yeah.
Yeah, Golang is not OP, right? Golang is all functional, is it?
Not functional. It's like C. So the fun fact is that Golang is developed. The initial draft was by Ken Thompson. He wrote the compiler.
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, so he wrote Shell and then he wrote Golang.
He wrote
He looked
Unix, for
C.
goodness sake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Ken Thompson created Unix. Ken Thompson and Brian Cunningham
The problem is that his work is, he's a genius, but nobody can understand his work.
correct.
So like most of the things are just like FFmpeg as well. It's a very complicated project, but nobody dare to rewrite it
Yes.
because it's hard. And also Golang, they went through of rewriting the compiler, but it took them like 3 to 4 years to stabilize the compiler to make it to behave and perform the same again. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because Ken Thompson wrote it in C.
Yeah.
So they want to rewrote everything back to
New.
Golang. So yeah, so everything can be analyzed.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's go
So
on.
Ken Thompson aside, let's move on to question. 16, is it 15 or 16? I can't even remember now. But yeah, it's 7 to 8 anyway. So yeah, 16. Question 16. So which of the following is not a reserved word in Java? Oh yes. Maybe pulls ahead.
No, it's
9.
not. It's throw, not throws.
Yeah,
I'm picking on semantics.
I probably did a typo there.
Yeah, there's a typo. Oh no!
I mean, the game is in dispute now.
I didn't know about short though.
Short is numbers. Short in.
It's reserved, yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I never seen it used, but it's commonly used in language design. So in language design, you want to do short in, use short.
Oh.
Because in nowadays are long.
I think it's more like people that do work that is need to be specific about the type.
Correct.
Oh really? Nice. Now I learn. So okay.
Right.
So 9-7 to Xueming. Now we move on to question 17. This
Yeah,
might not come up.
interface is also.
Interface is reserved, yeah.
Oh okay.
TypeScript, man.
Okay. But they don't have interface system on their own. They just like to
Anyway,
reserve a
19.
bunch of, just in case I'm gonna shit on that again. Just in case. I'm gonna reserve it just in case. Yeah, but
Like Malaysian property developer. Let's move
What?
on.
Yes. Question 17. What will be the output of the following statement in Python? Monty Python.
CD.
So that
No.
you mean C? The answer C?
C.
CD.
Yep. Now, you mean answer C, right? Not CSD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
C,
C.
the output is CD.
Yes, C is correct. Qi Leong is back in this 8-9. Wow, this is getting really tight now. There's 2 questions left. If Chidong gets 2 correct, he wins the Christmas quiz.
Yes.
This is a lot closer than I thought it would be. I thought someone would run away with it by now.
The way this is called,
I think
in Python, there's a function called slice, and there's a slice object. I just discovered it yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a slice?
Yeah.
What's the difference with list then?
No, a slice are to be used.
Oh, it's
for
a method.
List.
Oh, a slice is a method.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. But we normally don't use that. We use this notation, right? I don't know. I use this notation.
No, the notation will translate into a slice object.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so this is the sugar, lah.
Yeah.
Syntactic sugar.
Yeah.
What a cool phrase. Right. Anyway,
so there's also synthetic salt.
Is that?
Yeah. You can check it out. Is that some people find that probably being too sugary is bad, so that.
So you have the salt to balance it out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
sweet and
So,
sour.
yeah, but it doesn't work that way. Come on.
Yeah, it probably doesn't.
If your cookie is too sweet or too salty, don't put too salty. Don't push sugar. It doesn't offset it. It's a different. It's a different flavor. It's not an offset. It's just like if it's too spicy, I'll just add. I'll just put marshmallow in to something. Like that. It's as ridiculous as that.
I'm not a professional chef, but sweet and sour chicken does taste nice. So
yeah,
maybe there is a bit of balance there.
Yeah,
but sour is not salty, right? Anyway,
no, because I see some people try to if it's too salty, they just put more sugar to make it also offset the saltiness. But it doesn't know how it works.
Yeah.
Not quite professional chef. Anyway, get ready because this is very close and there's 2 questions left. So Chi Leong, you have an opportunity to get back into this game by answering the next question correctly.
One chance,
Otherwise,
one opportunity.
And if you get this correct, then there's a tiebreaker question.
Okay.
It's tiebreaker. Let's aim for that.
Yeah.
Question
Okay.
18.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unenlightened swallow?
No, that didn't really come up very well.
Yeah.
A is what?
What is the output
No,
of the
false.
following?
It's a false.
It is indeed false. Wow.
Yeah.
This is indeed a Christmas cracker now.
Yeah. But this is a shallow copy though.
It's false. Yeah.
It's a false. It's a copy, but it's a shallow copy. So you only copy the first layer. So let's say your item inside A is an object, right? It's a dictionary or a reference class or a class object. Then you'll be still referred to the same pointer.
By the way, is are not equal. Just be careful when you use that for comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. This was copied and pasted. I wouldn't make such a mistake.
But I understand. I don't think it's the syntax of is. I think what NT want to reach is B the same as A, or is B A?
Yeah.
The data underneath. Yeah. But it still depends because something that people did this mistake all the time is that if you copy a bunch of reference, they will be still refer to the same data.
Yes.
So right now, because the underneath data is a value, so the value will be copied over. So interesting. So what's the answer of this?
I'm back.
The answer is what is the answer to this question?
Yeah. What is the airspeed velocity of an unenlightened swallow?
That's the tiebreaker.
Hey, what Olympic badminton final third set 2020? What is that?
What is
I think it's into the tiebreaker.
badminton's going on? I don't know. I don't watch sport. Sorry.
Okay, let's move on there.
Anyway, Tristan, you joined us at a great time because it's tied and there's 1 question left.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So whoever gets this is going to be the winner. And this question is in Terraform. So
I don't know
guys better
Terraform.
brace yourselves. Let me just make sure.
I don't know about Terraform.
I use shell script.
Oh, that didn't come out very nice either. Right, what environment variable does Terraform know is running in an automation context?
C.
Yeah, C looks makes more sense to me. So,
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
So I think Xueming said that first, to be fair. So
Yeah, Xueming say that first. Xueming say that first.
it's actually wrong.
What? But it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Well, it makes
no,
sense.
Yeah,
But
information
Xincheng
lah.
has
Just choose
one
B
phone
lah.
now. What's it?
B lah, choose.
It is. Xincheng has won the Christmas Eve quiz 2020
Yay!
Yay!
by
I get a
10 to
virtual
9.
cookie. Oh, fun fact! Do you know that GitHub decided to update their cookie policy these days?
Oh, cool.
They want come on, no cookie for you. No, this like what post is called no cookie for you? Is that they are removing all the non-essential cookie lah.
Yeah.
You know, normally when you visit a website, they give you all sorts of junk, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, app is mostly about privacy and all that, and it's true. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
So what happened right now after this?
So how do you give us a prize?
There we go. That's a congratulations message. Official now. The judge has ruled in favor of Chi Leong by 10 to 9.
Yay!
Nice.
So yeah, Xueming. Unfortunate. You were leading by about 6 at one point as well. So only have yourself to blame, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened if Xueming was leading? Then how did Chi Leong?
Oh, Chi Leong just went on
cover?
a run, absolutely getting like lots of right answers.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think it was 6. I think the most you led by was something like 8-4 or 7-4 or something. Let me just see.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
And
4,
Chi Leong
5.
started watching YouTube and getting the the questions a few seconds before.
Yes.
Yeah, to be fair, there is a bit of a block on his record because he did Google one of the answers. So
Yeah. No. I don't cheat that way.
it should finish a tie actually.
You know,
It's
like
Christmas.
this is like to talk about in the context of a board game or when we especially play board game, is that we have a certain ethics to follow.
Yeah.
So even though we can cheat like to Google, but we are abiding to the house rule that's set. So like if there's no YouTube, there's no YouTube. So Xueming, you'll be playing with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, Xueming
So
actually led by 7-4.
Your program folks are not supposed to be asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I remember I'm the one that played board game with you back then.
No,
So
board game is fine. I can do board game, but not online game. I just online game doesn't work for me.
How about the simulator? Can you get it running?
I had to clean up some space ever since I download all the neural network weights.
Okay.
The neural network weights by itself is like 200 megabytes.
Oh. Okay.
So are we planning for the New Year's DevKami, or are we canceling that?
No, we're planning to preview. Is that it'll be a sentimental one?
It's either a preview or a future. It's either a prediction show or a preview show.
So what we should do is we should look at the prediction from last year, see how many of them we got right, and then we make a new prediction for the new year. I think that will work. Okay. So, Xueming, if you don't mind finding out which episode is the prediction show last year, then we can put it as the show note.
Yep.
Then we'll watch it. We'll take a look at the predictions and then talk about the predictions, whether it came true or not.
Yes. And that's
I remember we did it for last year, right? So what happened?
Yeah, we did.
Did we keep track?
No.
No, so we just need to watch the show again, find out what the...
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, personally, we watch it ourselves. We note down what were the predictions, and then we basically just talk about what we predicted, and we make new predictions.
I think all our predictions were wrong because we never anticipated the COVID.
Well, we'll see. We have to watch it, and we'll see. We'll spin it so that it actually is the truth, like it actually happened.
Yeah, so it will be part preview, part review lah. So that's Christmas Eve, and it's a good thing because it's really the New Year Eve. lah. So that being said, I think thanks for spending time with us at tonight, and I feel sad for you guys because you literally have no life.
Yeah, that's good. That's healthy. And oh, look at that. You have props even. Come on, that makes us kiasu already.
It's a doorstop, Christmas tree doorstop. I just had it lying around, so yeah, it's just getting in the spirit.
So with that said, I think.
Oh yeah, wait. So before that, sorry, do you have like Christmas gifts or something, just to
No.
showcase? Like Andy already has some. I have like
Yeah,
these, like
You can
two
have the doorstop.
1 terabyte SSDs. So
I thought it was an
I'm
earpiece
installing that
or
later.
something.
Somebody
This
give
is like-
kind of give them to you. I
Yeah.
don't know. My gift this year is that I clean my room, so
Mm.
that's
so
why you
this
see
is
the
closest
boxes.
thing to my gift. lah.
Yeah.
So this is the. I didn't start reading this yet because I got distracted by other book.
Yeah.
So I finished
So
this.
for those who are watching, if you post your whatever gifts you receive, tech gifts you received for Christmas this year, then we'll compare. I have two 1 terabyte SSD drives from Silicon Power, basically. So
Nice.
Andy has a doorstop, like a Christmas tree doorstop.
Well, yeah, it's to be fair, I've had this for a while, but yeah, this can be my
Okay.
gift this year. I'm just happy that
So,
for now.
All right. Yep.
Yep.
and let's say, okay,
What about also?
yes.
Okay, well, let's see.
So